Hi crafters, it's Karen, and I have a design team project for Diemond dies. I created a 12 by 12 layout using several of the newly released Halloween dies, and I wanted to share it with you. So the first, I'm going to show you the dies that I used first. I used these fall leaves die. And I still really love this die. The size of these leaves are just perfect for cards or layouts to use on tags with your prima dolls or whatever. Just really super cute. So I used these, and this die is from last year. I also used some of the aster flowers, mostly the smaller size. This is a 1, 2, 3, 6 die set, so that's a great value. But I used these smaller sizes. And then I used the sugar plum flowers, and I did a lot of layering with several of the different size flowers. And this is a 7-piece die set, all these sugar plum flowers. Here's 4 of them, and then 3 more here. So they go down to tiny, which are really sweet, fun to use. And then I used several of these dies. I used the spider web, of course, and this is a die that was released last year, but still so cool. I used the Bats Trio. I used the tombstone set, and I layered these up. They came out really sweet. So I believe that's the dies. I also used the picket fence, but I forgot to grab that sheet, but you all know what that die looks like. I use it all the time. So for my paper collection, I used the 12 by 12 stack of the Wicked Merchant Movado, and I don't have the 12 by 12 stack to show you because I have like 1 or 2 sheets left, and I've even cut into the cover of it. So, but this is what it looks like, just bigger. And then I used several embellishments from Hobby Lobby, including stickers from the Stickabilities from this set here. This is a great assortment, and these would go with any Halloween layout. And so let me show you my layout. And this was so much fun, and let me tell you why. Because my boys are all grown. I mean, Spencer is 24 and has kids of his own. Logan is 19. We haven't done Halloween in this house in years. So I haven't done a Halloween layout in years. So when Joe and I went shopping the other day, and we went to Big Lots, and he saw all these hats and masks and stuff, he started trying them on. I think he wants to scare the girls in his office. So anyway, I took some pictures. Oh, sorry about that light coming in. Anyway, I took some pictures. So that's Joe, and he was trying on masks. So I thought, yay, finally I have a Halloween photo to scrapbook. So this is what I did. For the base, I used this specialty paper, and it's almost like that, like crocodile skin sort of, you know, the pattern I mean, and the bubbles or the raised embossed areas are kind of glossy. If you could see that there. I'm sure you've seen this at Joann's or Michael's. It's been around for years. It's kind of a thin paper, but it's very strong. I believe I picked this up on clearance at somewhere or another. Anyway, I thought that would make a really cool background. I thought it was just eerie enough for this particular photo. So I just trimmed down this particular sheet and distressed the edges. Then I chose for some color, and to go along with the orange in the background of the photo, I chose this particular sheet. This is actually a scrap with the glittered orange chevron. I used this cut apart piece. It says Carlisle Cemetery, 1 ticket, admit 1, which went really well because I was able to use my cemetery or my tombstone dies here as an embellishment. I layered the photo on a sheet of the paper from the collection, and then I raised it up using some cardboard because I really wanted it to be very dimensional, because I had cut the spider web die out of some gray cardstock, if you could see that. And then I cut it in half, so half of it is under here, and I adhered it underneath there, and then the other half is underneath on the top, and I just thought that looked really cool, and it creates this sweet little shadow, and it's a subtle but very cool embellishment, so I like the way that came out. And then I used some creepy cloth here up in this top corner, kind of coming down. I used it as sort of a spider web because you could see the glittered little spiders, foam spiders that also come from Hobby Lobby. I used them all over the page as if they're coming up the creepy cloth. And here are the flowers that I used, the sugar plum flower die, and I just layered a bunch of them up. I thought they came out cute, and here's one of the fall leaves that I tucked under here, and another one up here. The Sentiment Scary comes from that sticker sheet that I showed you, and I just raised it up on a piece of cardboard as well, so that it would stand out. I backed it on some black cardstock. And let's see, and then some more smaller flowers here. This is the aster flower that I told you I had layered. I used different centers, enamel dots and little pieces of bling and pearl centers. I just mixed it up a little bit. These centers were given to me by Janice, Cleaner Jan H. So thank you so much, Janice. And oh, here's a little piece of the fence. It was just a scrap from another project, but I wanted to use it, so I just adhered it here, and I thought it was a sweet little touch. Added another sticker here, another fall leaf. I distressed the photo with black soot distress ink along with all of my layers, and there are my bats all headed up. And this is a piece of a cut apart piece from one of the sheets in the collection, and this sentiment boo 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 is also from the sticker sheet that I put on foam dimensionals. So that's pretty much the layout. I thought it came out very cool, very dimensional, and it was a lot of fun. It's the first Halloween layout I've been able to do in quite a while. I used a sentiment from one of the stickers from the collection. It says "Something wicked this way comes" down here. I added some creepy cloth underneath here in the bottom right corner, just as a added little touch. So yes, that's my layout. So I'm going to leave the link to Diamond Dies in the description box. Remember, when you spend $35 or more, you receive 10% off if you use coupon code ThanksKaren, and also you'll receive free shipping. And most of the dies are already on sale, so that savings is in addition to the current sale prices. So follow the link below and check out Diamond Dies. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm sure I'll talk to you soon.